Hey everybody, this is North Carolina Prepper. I'm going to do a boring video. This video is going to be installing a motherboard, a CPU, and RAM in a computer, or an upgrade. I'm mostly doing this for my friend Dan, who has reservations about doing such a thing. And I'm going to show him how easy it is, so this video is really for him. So first what we're going to do is open our case, however yours does. Mine goes like this. I'm just going to pull it apart, just like that. I'm going to get rid of the case over here somewhere. It's not really relevant right now. We're going to pull it out. I'm going to examine the motherboard. That is really bad wire management and everything else. So basically, the first thing we're going to do is pull everything off the back. The pin has spikes on it. Dust. We're going to pull everything off the back here. We'll take all these cables out. And then I'll be right back. We're going to disconnect everything. And this is really the best time to do a cable management and cleaning and everything. So I'm going to take it all apart. And I'm going to pull all the wires off the motherboard. And I'll be right back after I get done with that. I'll be right back. Okay, everything is disconnected now. All the wires, except for these. Fresh with those. Where with those go to later. Depends on your case how those go in. I'll go over that in a bit. Then you got to pull out your card. The only thing you're going to need to install a computer is basically a screwdriver. So you want to go ahead and pull your cards out, whatever you got. Very simple. And be sure to set all your screws in the safe place. One thing I forgot to mention is before you pull off the main power cord in the back, be sure to touch your CPU to discharge any static. Some of the older cards have a clip here, and apparently you got a cable there too. Some of the older cards have a clip that you have to pull out. So you move it to the side, and it releases a little latch in there, and you just pull it out. Simple as that. And you gotta clean it while you're there. So that's that. Then you go in, there's gonna be a bunch of screws. You just have to look for them. Here's one. Let me zoom in. Well, here, I'll go these. There's little screws here. You just have to unscrew those. So let me go ahead and do that. There should be around 3 on the bottom, 3 in the middle, and 3 on the top. That's generally how it works. So let me go ahead and unscrew those, and then the whole board will lift out. You're going to slide it forward and then up. And then I'll get to the next part after I get that out. I'll be right back. Okay, the whole thing comes out in one piece. Nothing to worry about. Probably shouldn't be touching that, but there's nothing wrong with this, so I'll probably turn this into a server later on. It's got onboard video, so it's still a good computer, it just doesn't have a lot of power. And for rendering or a security system or a backup, it's just fine. So I'll just set that over here out of the way for right now. Now let's turn our attention to the case. We need to clean this and clean all the dust out of it that's accumulated in there. And I'll just go ahead and blow everything out, and I'll be right back. There's nothing really to that. I'm just going to use a can of compressed air. I'll blow all that out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so before we put the case in, we have to install the back plate here. And this is the case on this one. I'll pull it out. So this one has a sponge material in it for electrostatic protection. See that? So we go ahead and put this in. It'll go in like that with that on the top, the little hole on the top. It goes in from the back and just snaps in. There you go. See? Real easy. Just like that. Now, the blue things on my board, yours may be a different color, but the blue things on my board are the mounting pegs. So we're going to set our board in there and see how that goes. Set it up, line it up, put it in here, and just put some screws in it to hold it. Okay, I'll be right back. Or I'll do it on mine. Hold on. Yeah, I'll be right back. Just going to set it in there. Alright, that's it. All installed. Really simple. Just a matter of tightening the screws and pushing it in. It helps you lay it flat. That's pretty much it. You'll have to figure out where the cables go based on your manual. Like this is just going to have to be figured out, but they're all going to go right here. Right there. So we'll figure out. It's really a simple thing to do, Dan. I just do it. One other thing you can do is you can plug in the power supply just a little bit and see if your board works or not. So let me go ahead and plug in the main power cable, and the CPU cable up here, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got it plugged in. So there's a little light that's glowing and telling me to stand by. Nothing else is hooked up yet, but light on? No, it's no light on. So you can tell the board's not dead on arrival. And like I said, it's a matter of hooking up your cables wherever they go. Follow your manual for that. But that's basically how you install a computer, not just plugging it together. You're not going to break it, just don't force it. Alright, this is me. Have a great day, everybody, and please rate and subscribe. Okay, so here it is all running. Everything's happy. Put it in, did one reboot, and it's good to go. Did everything by itself. So let's check that score now on Windows on my performance score. So let's see.